Hi YouTube, it's me Wldnas. Welcome to my channel and welcome to the second of this month's unboxing videos, where I have a parcel that's arrived today. I'm filming this on Monday the 4th of April, and this video will be going out as my second unboxing video of the month on Wednesday the 13th at the normal time, 12:30. So what have we got? We've got a rather large box that arrived today. Now, in this is a figure that, when it was released, I wanted it straight away, and it's yeah, it's a character I'm a big fan of. It's also a version of that character who I want for a very specific reason, and you know, there was another company that was supposed to be making this version of that character, but it hasn't come out yet, or they haven't done pre-orders or actually released it, even though when you search online for it, you know, pictures do come up of the finished article, and it's really weird that it hasn't actually been released. So yeah, and then this other company just sort of like snuck in and did a version of it, though this version is kind of like a masterpiece IDW figure, rather than, you know, like a chug scale. It's very big, very chunky, and it's a bit of a departure for this particular company, because usually they tend to focus on one particular sort of franchise in the Transformers canon, but they're sort of spreading their wings a little bit and doing some other things. Now, can you hear things moving about? There's also a bit of a... This figure is known for having QC issues in the packaging. There's been instances where people have bought it, it's been delivered, they open it up and they found out that the arm's broken off at the shoulder. Now, you might know the figure I'm talking about, but let's get into the box, shall we? So, I'm going to be doing that unusual thing in this video where I'm actually going to get the figure out of the box as well as unbox it from the package, which is what I usually do. And the reason I only usually get them out the parcel is for, you know, time constraints, because I want to keep these videos short and sweet. But this one might be the exception to the rule. So let's get into it. Oh, there we go. Okay, there's a load of extra bits in here. I don't know why. I wonder. There's some extra pieces in here. Right. That might be a sign of things to come. Repair parts, quite possibly. Right, let's just get it out the plastic. Just give me a moment. Right, so I've managed to get rid of the packaging. There were some loose parts floating around in the bottom of the box. Yeah, look like spare joints. Wonder what they're for. So anyway, let's show you what I've got. Right, what's in the box, Wldnas? Planet X Cackers. Yes, they're IDW Grimlock. When I found out this was coming out, I just had to get one because, you know, Grimlock's one of my favourite characters, especially IDW Grimlock. His involvement with the Scavengers. So I was trying to get hold of a large Grimlock character to go in my Scavengers lineup, and Mastermind Creations was supposed to be doing one, but for whatever reason it's never gone on pre-order, it's never been released, I don't know why. So Planet X decided to do a departure from their usual MO of doing, you know, Fall of Cybertron figures, and they're doing some IDW characters now. So hopefully that will continue. Yeah, so I had to get this. Now, like I said, I'm going to be getting this figure out of the package because I want to make sure it's not broken, because this figure has been known to get damaged in shipping because the clamshell inside that supports the figure, it's a big heavy figure, and it's not very well supported inside by the clamshell, and it's been, you know, when it gets jostled around in shipping, it's caused breakages in the shoulder joints. And I assume that's what these extra parts are that were in the bottom of the box. So I've got some spare shoulder joints for it. That's a bit ominous, don't you think? Right. So we'll just get the figure out and have a look. Now, like I said, I don't usually do this. Right, so I'm doing this on camera so that if it is broken, then you'll be the first to know. So take the top clamshell off, remove the plastic film, and there he is, arms intact. So I guess I'm lucky that his arms are not broken, though I do have replacement parts for it just in case it does break. That's good. Obviously, you know, you've got an instruction sheet. You got one of those, you know, thingy cards, collector's cards. He's got a gun, a saw, and some extra hands, so you can have black hands or red hands. Yeah. So yeah, I got this figure from Omega Lock. I pre-ordered it months and months. Well, I think it was about April last year when they put up an early bird pre-order for it. I paid the full price up front, and yeah, so I was waiting for it to come out. The figure got released. Other people was getting theirs. I wasn't getting mine, and just recently I decided to contact, you know, Omega Lock to find out what the heck was going on. Why didn't I have my figure? And they sent me a reply back saying, well, apologies, but the wholesale price of the figure has gone up, and if you still want to buy your figure through us, it's going to cost you an extra 30 quid. So they sent me a link to pay this extra 30 quid, which was really weird because it was like a 20 pence, which you had to multiply by the number you needed to get the amount you wanted, and it was like a shipping adjustment, excess payment or something. Anyway, I did that, and then literally the next day they said, oh, we're shipping your item out. So he's finally here. I've got me an IDW Grimlock. Finally. He's big. Perhaps a bit too big for, you know, a chug scale IDW sort of scavengers lineup, but I don't care. He's Grimlock, and I like Grimlock, and yeah, an IDW Grimlock. I mean, yeah, he's got this very Batman-esque gold, you know, chest thing going on, and you know, if someone did a black repaint of this, you know, you could easily I mean, he could easily do a Batman homage out of this mold, I'm sure. But yeah, so I've got myself Planet X Kakas, and I'm lucky in that he's not broken in the package, so that's a good thing. Yeah, so let's put him down because he's rather heavy. So that's been my unboxing for today. Bit of an unusual one. Like I said, I don't usually get the figure out of the packaging. I usually just get the box out of the parcel, and then that's the way I do it, because I like to keep these unboxing videos short and sweet, and that's the main reason I do it. Plus the fact you're going to see the figure again at the end of the month when I've got it out and had a play with it, and I can give you my opinions on it in my end of month bot haul. So no point going over the same information twice, but this was a special exception. Like I said, this guy was arriving. I was a bit worried he was going to be broken, but he's okay. He's turned out all right. Plus the fact I've got some spare parts just in case. And yeah, so all that's left to do is for me to say the box is empty. I've been TFL Wldnas, and I will catch you all next time. Ta-da!